sexy people of YouTube. We've got another Qliphort deck for you here that topped the latest YCS in America, which was Charlston. This again is another variant with a little bit of pizzazz for it. It's not the standard build, it's featuring a lot of the new content, the latest set. So we'll just dive right in and see what we get with. We've got the one of Monolith. That's going to kick us off straight away with some new content. It's only opted for the one, which I think is probably the correct amount. The triple scout, followed by the triple carrier, followed by the double, only the double disc, and the double helix. He's opted to run shell as well, which has lost a lot of favour with most Qliphort duelists. And then the double stealth to wrap up the monster lineup. Then we're going to go straight into the spells with the Book of Moon, personal favourite of mine, triple Mystical Space Typhoon, and he's running the double duality, which is another unique choice. Most are deciding now the duality is a bit too slow, but he's opted for it anyway. And then one of the new cards, Pot of Riches, has decided that maybe he's going to start playing a few other cards that most players aren't. Maybe try and push the price up, who knows. The one of Regeki for removal to push through for game, the triple sacrifice, the triple summoner's art, and the triple upstart goblin wraps up the spells. And then we're going to jump into the traps with the one bottomless trap hole, the one compulsory evacuation device, the one solemn warning, and then the triple soul transition. He is sitting there for days on top of his carriers, just hoping that the soul transition pushes through for the game, which is impressive that it's made all the way to top 32, so well on him. And then the 3 Vanity's Emptiness to cap off the traps. Pretty solid main deck. The lack of Storm or Night Beam is a very interesting choice. Most Qliphort players are going down the route of get rid of the back row, as there's no real need for you to have traps because you're the aggressor in most matchups. We're going to go to the side deck. We've got the double Majesty's Fiend, which is an interesting choice. Most Qliphort players are opting not to play tributes in the side deck these days, but he's decided Majesty's Fiend could steal me games against BA, so why not play it? Got the one of Qliphort Cephalopod, just in case you need a little bit extra damage, who knows. He's got the triple Spell Shattering Arrow, obviously for the mirror match. And then also in the side deck, the triple Hidden Armory with the Snatch Steel. That's a very interesting choice. I don't believe you'd ever want to side deck in all 3 Hidden Armories, but he did say that he opted to choose to put 2 in on regular occasions. Then after the Snatch Steel, you've got the one of Pot of Riches again in the side deck, just in case he's playing a very destruction heavy deck, I'd imagine, to make sure that he's not losing all his advantage. Then the double Ceasefire, obviously to make sure that he's not gonna lose in time, I'd imagine, so he can put a board up, get a couple of digs through, and then Ceasefire them to make sure that he's not the person on the lowest life. And then the last 2 is the Imperial Iron Wall. Obviously there for the Infernoid matchup, but the Infernoid matchup wasn't a factor this weekend as no one decided to pilot it, at least in top 32 anyway. The extra deck, we've got the Del Terros of the Satella Knight variant, the Gaga Kakawai, the Abyss Dorwella, the Lavavel Chain, which he did make once to make sure that he stacked himself a scout to the top of the deck, and said it really did put him back in the game. The one of Maestro, the one of Exciton Knight, the one of Castel, the one of 101, the one of Ragnar Zero, the one of Rebellion, the Gem Knight Pearl, the Crazy Box, the Heartland of Draco, the Direst of Wolves, and the Corniest of Ships that are black. That wraps off the main, extra, and side deck of this gentleman, who top 32'd with another variant that was a little bit further down the trap variant than the previous 2 that are going to go up. So let me know what you think of the new cards featured in this gentleman's deck profile, if you think it's a good idea, a bad idea, or whatever you have feelings of on the matter. thank you two for watching my video. As always, like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. It's Kitch Sauce signing out.